Yeah, it's always fun to take a shot at the defending champs and a team that, like you said, these guys know them pretty well. I know them pretty well, so it'll be fun.
How much does that experience think help? I know it was a year ago in the playoffs, but obviously a lot of familiar faces across the ice.
How does it help
Just the experience of facing
playing them?
last
Yeah,
year.
I mean you're just more familiar with them, kind of understand what they're about and what their guys like to try and do. So just some familiarity.
Bruno with Bruno, or I'm sorry, Ben, with Bruno mixing up the defensive pairings in that first round against the Capitals. You got your first look at playing with Eric Ekblad. What stood out to you about being paired up with Ek?
Yeah, I mean he's a smart player. Really good hands, really good handling the puck. Easy to play with. We're kind of similar in that we like to sort of be in a more defensive position, and he uses his hands on the blue line to kind of make plays and create offense. So enjoying playing with him, and it's kind of been like that since I got here. They switched the pairings up quite a bit, so played with a few guys now. So yeah, it's been good.
Monty said yesterday he felt like a lot of guys wanted the Lightning at some point in these playoffs. Did you kind of get that sense that the guys are excited after how last year ended?
Yeah, I think so. These guys are obviously very familiar with them, play them a lot. Kind of their rivals down here in Florida. So it's nice to kind of jump in and be a part of that.
In Game 6, obviously not the best night in terms of you had to go out after the thing with Hathaway, you came back in. Being able to show that to your teammates, going out and then coming back, obviously hurt. It's nice to be able to send that kind of a message, being still kind of a new guy, right?
Yeah, I mean that's playoff hockey. You're gonna kind of push through whatever's kind of going on with your body. It's kind of just comes with the territory of playing in the playoffs. So I don't think they would have expected anything less, and that goes for all of us. I expect everyone to kind of push through that.
Is there anything lingering from that ahead of game round 2 or?
No.
How much pain were you in? It looked like you were, both times. It seemed like first time, then you did something else later in the game.
The second one was just a shot off the foot, which kind of happens all the time. And the first one was just awkward. I don't know if you guys saw it, but the guy just kind of fell on the back of my ankle. It was nothing really, nothing really to talk about.
What's impressed you most about Bob since you've gotten here?
Yeah, he's good. He's a good goalie. I mean, that's just the best way to put it. He stops the puck. As long as we let him see it, he's generally going to make the save, and he gives us confidence back there, and that he's going to make the saves that we need him to.
People always talk about his work ethic. Like, what have you kind of seen from that up close?
Yeah, he's a serious guy. Takes his job really seriously, and all the top goalies I've played with, sort of Carey Price, Connor Hellebuck. Bob's no different in that he takes his role very seriously in practice. He battles kind of for every puck. So it's kind of a common trait that the good goalies I played with have.
And you faced Vasilevskiy a few times. What makes him so good back there?
I mean, he's just a monster in the net. He's so big. Takes up so much of the net. When you're shooting on him, it doesn't really look like there's many holes. So he's another one. He's a top goalie in the league, and we'll have our work cut out for us with him.
And Florida scored on him last year in the playoffs during the regular season. Does that kind of help? Because I think there's this veneer around him that he's unbeatable, and you guys have at least gotten to him.
Yeah, I mean, it gives the team confidence knowing that we can score. The team scored goals all year. It kind of doesn't matter who was in the net or who was across from us. This team can score, and that's what's made us, such a dangerous team. So we'll carry that confidence into this round.
And you personally, you faced that Lightning team in the Stanley Cup final last year. How good would it feel to get past them this year?
Yeah, it would feel great.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Ben.